Hello everyone, my name is Shinnosuke Albert Waswa. My project titled Back to the Woods envisions a circular and biodiverse value chain in the province of Zuid-Holland. Zuid-Holland is the place I have called home for the past 4 years. It's a province located in the southwestern part of the Netherlands. World-renowned for Europe's busiest port of Rotterdam, its petrochemical industry, and a booming horticultural sector, among other things. The province has major ambitions to accelerate its transition to a circular economy, as evidenced by a number of studies it has commissioned experts in the industry to conduct. Zuid-Holland Circulair, for example, highlights the 3 value chains of construction, plastics, and agri-food as key high-impact sectors. Following a circularity assessment of the tools and built environment sectors, however, it became apparent that the policies largely focus on the technical dimension of circularity related with resource optimization, thus neglecting the impacts of the transition on affected people as well as their agency. In addition, the province suffers a lack of specific policies and implementation programs to materialize the circular transition. With specific regard to the wood value chain, a material flow analysis brings to light its dependence on imported raw materials, particularly from Germany, Scandinavia, and the Baltic states. Although some projects have been realized using timber as the primary construction material, they are only a handful and still more expensive than conventional materials like concrete and steel, which have a high carbon footprint. Finally, a lot of waste material ends up in incinerators and is hardly recycled or reused. The transition from a linear to circular economy of the wood value chain will see lumber produced locally, the normalized use of timber in all scales of construction, and the total elimination of waste timber. In the social-environmental dimensions of the transition, the region will realize the widespread restoration of native flora and fauna, as well as improved access of residents to forests, where they will experience respite from the hustle and bustle of city life. The first strategic intervention to realize this vision will take the form of urban mining labs. Located in deindustrialized areas in the port of Rotterdam, for example, these centers will consist of collection spaces for waste timber, sorting systems, processing and conversion facilities, quality grading, storage, research, and retail facilities. They will have good links to rapidly developing neighborhoods such as Rijswijk, Zuidplas, and the like. The second strategic intervention constitutes an interconnected network of forests in Hoeksche Waard, Krimpenerwaard, Midden-Delfland, and Leiden. These forests will provide the necessary wood resources to fuel booming circular construction of new developments, supported by decentralized processing and conversion facilities. Additionally, native species of flora and fauna will flourish and migrate across these habitats, making them an attractive respite from residents in the region's busy cities. In the coming 20 years, it is envisioned that the buildings, people, and wildlife alike will be headed back to the woods. Thank you for listening.